So, guys, I am in northern Santa Barbara County. So I'm in Santa Maria. I'm in the agricultural working class, city in the north part of the county. And we have in the South County is Santa Barbara. That's where the county seat gets its name, right? It's where the county gets its name. It's very affluent. That's where Oprah has her house, and and those two royals who were just interviewed by her. That was in Santa Barbara at her house, right? So there's a lot of money up there, but Santa Barbara, like a lot of college towns and cities with a big population, they have, and well, our city does too, but especially cities that have a lot of affluence, there's a homeless population there, right? And this story is in the Santa Barbara Independent. This is like the kind of indie weekly there. And there have been street medics, this organization of volunteer street medics who have been going out and vaccinating homeless folks in the unhoused community in Santa Barbara. Street medics continue vaccinating Santa Barbara's homeless population. Nearly 1,000 individuals have now received shots at portable outdoor clinics, which I think is really something because, there are so many people just overlooked in our society. And, the answer on the right for homelessness is criminalization. You always hear that. Well, just get them out of here. Can we just arrest them? And, the left responds with compassion and humanity and humanism, right? And so this group, I'll read a little bit from this. Let's see. As Santa Barbara settles further into the orange tier and vaccination rates rise, the streets have begun to teem with life again. It was just over a year ago when the city started to resemble a ghost town as residents retreated from public areas amid the pandemic's stay-at-home orders. But one group never left. The homeless population of Santa Barbara County, which was about 1,900 people, according to early 2020 report, has not been able to shelter in place the way many have. Yet one local organization is helping them stay safe and informed. So that's across the whole county. I mean, I'm sure there are more unhoused folks than that, right? That's like from a survey, from a type of account that was done. But I tend to believe we have much more than just 1,900 across the whole county. So since March 19th, 2021, Doctors Without Walls, Santa Barbara Street Medicine, DWW-SBSM has been vaccinating the community's homeless populations against COVID-19 with portable outdoor clinics that move about that city. The clinics are held twice a week and appear at area shelters, streets, parks, and other accessible areas. So they also vaccinate in congregant settings, include the Santa Barbara Rescues Mission, Path, Falding Hotel, Riviera Hotel, and Isla Vista Pallet City. So I think this is great. Here, executive director and co-founder, co-founder and interim executive director Maggie Sanchez says, quote, "My goal is to vaccinate 1,500 people, which would double the number we have now, but it will probably be way in excess of that." Throughout the past decade, DWW-SBSM has provided free on-the-street medical care to mainly homeless populations, although they aim to help any citizen that is in need. Since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, doctors and volunteers have been on the streets, keeping homeless individuals informed on safety, symptoms, and general information about COVID-19 with a 4-page pocket guide. This is how they've gotten the word out about portable vaccine clinics. So, guys, our system, the way it works is, basically, we have to take care of ourselves. Like, in a lot of ways, the government has stepped up with vaccines. But as far as caring for unhoused people, so many of whom, are dealing with mental health, problems and issues, and don't receive the proper medication, don't receive the proper care, they don't even get, of course they don't get housing. That's not even a discussion, barely, right? There are all these strictures on staying in a homeless shelter or, a unhoused shelter. And there's, you can't have been on drugs. It leaves people, going through addiction on the streets. And, so we, community groups have to jump in on their own and take care of people. That's just part of the reality of our messed up society. And I really think street medics are an interesting and incredible part of the effort to do that, right? I've interviewed an organizer with Slow Street Medics to the north in San Luis Obispo, where they they kind of really formed around Black Lives Matter and, helping people who've got tear gas in their eyes and all other kinds of injuries that happen when, police, try to displace a crowd or whatever jargon they use. And they have pivoted now to taking care of the unhoused people in San Luis Obispo, making food. Man, that looks like a good meatball sub. I could go for one of those. I obviously don't need it. Tamales? Is that tamales? Or no, that's just the rolls for the meatball subs. But they hold services when an unhoused member of the community passes away, right? Who else mourns for these people? Who else mourns for the human beings that our society just allows to, or just deems unworthy of shelter and oftentimes food and other? There's shreds of services that are left for these folks, and I just think it's shameful. It's shameful. This is what we're trying to build on the left is a better, more humanistic society. And I don't think that should or is controversial. It's sad that it is. I don't think it should be. But it is. This is the world we're living in.